Jamal Murray overcame a strained left calf, management's suggestion he sit this one out, and another haymaker from the Los Angeles Lakers to score 32 points and sink the game winner with 3.6 seconds left Monday night. That sent LeBron James to his earliest playoff exit ever, and the Denver Nuggets tottering into round 2 with a 108-106 win in Game 5 that featured 16 lead changes and 10 ties and was only secured when Taurean Prince's half-court heave fell short as time expired. If not for his dogged determination and defiance, Murray never would have had the chance to seal the series. James's 2 free throws tied it at 106 with 26 seconds left, and the Nuggets, just as they did in Game 2, eschewed the timeout, and Murray took the ball on a high screen and rolled to his left, shaking Austin Reeves as he crossed through the lane and swishing the 14-footer. Nikola Jokic, who committed an uncharacteristic 7 turnovers, narrowly missed his 19th career playoff triple-double with 25 points, 20 rebounds and 9 assists, and Michael Porter Jr. scored 26. James had 30 points and 11 assists, and Anthony Davis had 17 points and 15 rebounds but appeared bothered down the stretch after banging his left shoulder into MPJ in the second half. The Nuggets advance to face the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second round starting next weekend. That series starts in Denver, where the Nuggets are a Western Conference best 36-8, including 3-0 in the playoffs. Not that it was been easy. The Nuggets trailed for about 3/4 of the minutes in this series. They scuffled through extended shooting slumps, and they're a banged-up bunch that can definitely use the rest. Davis matched Murray's 16 first-half points, and the Lakers led 53-50 at halftime. They pushed that advantage to 9 points, but the Nuggets closed on a 21-10 run to take an 81-79 lead into the fourth quarter that was tight until the buzzer. The Nuggets, who swept the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals last summer on their way to winning the franchise's first NBA championship, beat the Lakers for the 12th time in their last 13 games. The only other time James was eliminated in the first round of the playoffs came in 2021 when the Phoenix Suns beat LA in 6 games. So, this was the shortest of James's 17 trips to the playoffs, despite the Lakers taking the reigning champs to the brink in all 5 games. Good news for the Miami Heat is that the Boston Celtics might not be back in South Florida for a few months. And that's also the bad news for the Heat. Boston now has full control of this Eastern Conference series, with Derek White scoring a career-high 38 points on Monday night and leading the top-seeded Celtics past the 8th-seeded Heat 102-88 to take a 3-1 lead in their opening round NBA playoff series. The Celtics won at Miami for the 6th straight time and improved to 14-3 in their last 17 games on the Heat's home floor. But it was a costly win, with Kristaps Porzingis going down in the first half with what the team said was a right calf injury. He left the arena in a walking boot, often used as a precaution. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he had not gotten a post-game update on Porzingis' condition. Jason Tatum added 20 points and 10 rebounds for the Celtics, who got 17 points from Jaylen Brown and 11 from Drew Holiday. Bam Adebayo finished with 25 points, 17 rebounds and 5 assists for Miami, which had a sellout crowd, including Lionel Messi, but played again without injured starters Jimmy Butler, knee, and Terry Rozier, neck. The Heat managed only 84 points in Game 3 and struggled again on offense in Game 4. Tyler Herro scored 19 points and Caleb Martin had 18 for the 8th-seeded Heat. Miami lost rookie starter Jamie Jaquez Jr. in the second half with leg tightness. He will be evaluated Tuesday. The Celtics can advance to the second round on Wednesday when they host Game 5. The Boston-Miami winner will meet the Cleveland-Orlando winner in the East semifinals. That Cavaliers-Magic series won't end until at least Friday. But the Celtics now have an injury concern, with Porzingis lifting his jersey over his face in exasperation after getting hurt late in the first half. With 5:04 left, there was some more drama after Tatum tried to shoot a three-pointer moments after a foul was called. Tatum remained in the game. Adebayo didn't want to discuss the explanation he got as to why what he did merited a flagrant foul designation. "We're just going to move on from that," he said. The good news for Boston: history says this series is just about over. This is the 29th time a Boston team has taken a 3-1 lead in a best-of-7 series. The Celtics won all 28 of the previous series, including 7 times in the NBA Finals and a first-round series against Miami in 2010, the last games the Heat played before luring LeBron James and Chris Bosh to South Florida and forming a superteam around Dwayne Wade. For all the scoring-shy Gilgeous-Alexander does for Oklahoma City, his hustle back on defense after having a shot blocked was a pivotal part of a playoff series clinching victory over the New Orleans Pelicans. Gilgeous-Alexander had 24 points and 10 rebounds, and the Thunder beat the Pelicans 97-89 on Monday night to complete a 4-game sweep of their first-round playoff series. The game turned on a fourth-quarter sequence which began with Pelicans guard Jose Alvarado knocking the ball from Gilgeous-Alexander as he attempted a mid-range shot. Pelicans guard C.J. McCollum grabbed the ball and dribbled the other way on a 2-on-1 fast break against the Thunder's Jalen Williams. When McCollum's layup attempt missed, Gilgeous-Alexander, trailing from behind, grabbed the rebound. Soon after, Chet Holmgren's putback and Josh Giddey's three tied it at 80 and ignited a decisive 18-2 run, capped by Williams's three, that put the Thunder up 93-82 with 3:08 left. Williams finished with 24 points. Giddey and Holmgren each scored 14 points. Holmgren also had 9 rebounds. McCollum scored 20 for New Orleans, which was plagued by poor three-point shooting. The Pelicans hit just 8 of 34 shots from deep, 23.5%. Jonas Valanciunas had 19 points and 13 rebounds but might have produced more had he not been limited by foul trouble to 26 minutes on the court. Najee Marshall hit half of the Pelicans' threes and finished with 16 points. The Thunder held a 44-43 halftime lead in a game was highly competitive through 3 quarters, with 18 lead changes and neither team leading by more than 5. The Pelicans, Dagno said, tested our conviction in the game plan and the guys just stuck with it. New Orleans stayed close despite Brandon Ingram missing 12 of 14 shots and finishing with 8 points, well below his season average of 20.8 points per game. With the Pelicans missing star power forward and leading scorer Zion Williamson for all 4 games in the series, New Orleans needed more from Ingram. But the normally Ingram was largely frustrated by the physical defending of the Thunder's Lou Dort.